Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Space Engineers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Quantum Tater. Quantum Tater, say hello. Guess what? It's episode 14, and we got stuff to do. So, I brought the squirrel back to the ground zero. One of the things I really wanted to do is I wanted to figure out how to lay out a block under there to make a little plaque. I haven't done that yet, but it's on my list of things to potentially do. But not today. Why did we bring the squirrel back over here? I don't know. I didn't want to drive it anymore. I wanted to get it unloaded. It had some stuff in it. Obviously, we had some munitions and other things like that that I thought like, oh, we should probably get those things out. Uh, and so here we are. We've gotten those things out. That being said, we do have ourselves a little bit. We're gonna sit the ammunition back in here. You can have that. Why that's not stacked, I don't know. That's weird. We're not using that gun right there, so that's okay. Anyways, so yeah, what today we're gonna do last time, and this is gonna be between comments. We're gonna hydroman ourselves over to the base. Just kidding, I don't know where the base is at. We're going the wrong way. Last time we got ourselves a little single cargo magnesium mine set up, and I'm super excited about it. Now, I did build it not with the most efficiency in mind. In my mind, I was thinking to myself, like, it's just enough to be making it, but it's called the MG miner base. We can go take a look real quick. That might be a good idea. What if I need a screenshot and I don't have one? Well, that would be bad on my part. So there we go. Little magnesium mining hole. And all it's doing really is giving us some sweet magnesium because that's what we need. It's got a turret controller for the sun. It's got this guy here to turn off the drill. When we're done here, the drill goes down to the ground, and we are using the resource node, a single small resource node drill. We have a couple of these lights, the troffer lights. I think we can actually, if we get in here and we look at these troffer lights really quick, I think we can give them a little bit of, we can zhuzh them up a little bit, maybe a little, like give it a little blue color. Let's give it some big old radius. Let's turn that intensity down to 2.5. Yeah, that's good. Look at that. We got ourselves a little bit of, yeah, just a nice little blue color, so you know what's going on here. I think that's a good idea. We're gonna take this magnesium home, and then we got ourselves the, as currently named last time, the H Nutter, which was a suggestion by AI. Kind of thanks to, I will say, a little bit thanks to John because he was like, "What about the hopper?" And I'm like, "Okay, how can I make this worse?" And so H Nutter is what we're doing. So today's episode, what are we doing right now? Well, we do not have a healing kit on this grid. I just realized that's probably why we were keeping the squirrel over here. It's probably not the only reason, but I'm sure it is a reason. So, today what we're gonna do, we're gonna finish this thing out. We're gonna get it squared in, and maybe even painted. I don't know. Did I bring the paint gun over here? I bet I didn't. Paint, I did not. I can almost guarantee it. So what we can do really quick, make ourselves a paint gun, make ourselves 2,000 paint. That should take no time. I was gonna say that should take no time, but I am mistaken, as it did in fact take time. Let's go ahead and recompile, see if it sees the paint on the grid. Rifle, welder, rifle magazine. I don't see paint in this list of crap. Vegetable seeds, welder, rifle. You know what we need to do then in that case? We just need to turn this off for a brief second. We need to come in here, we need to go to paint, and we need to say, please sir, may I have some more? And just quickly churn out 2,000 paint. This is taking much longer than it really should be. Um, that being said, we also just got magnesium and the refinery should be cooking through that. So, and it is cooking through it. It's just taking its sweet time. So the next thing, so a couple of to-do items. Why is that taking so slow? You're telling me I don't have any gravel? That seems like fake news. Ore. Is gravel an ore? Or is it an ingot? No, it's a Yep, we definitely don't have any gravel for the 40 billion. What is happening? This thing is moving slower than molasses in the wintertime. Hmm. Very interesting. Normally this churns this thing out really quick. Yeah, that is what normally happens. Okay, that was weird. Thank you for being strange. I appreciate that. Get that thing turned back on. All right, so what we're gonna do today, guys, we're gonna do some building. I'm gonna grab some blocks. We're gonna get this thing outfitted, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna grab that paint gun now, and then we need some components. Let's grab ourselves 200 of those, 100, and we definitely need some of these. Those are all the blocks I think you have to build any kind of thing. If I'm, please hold. Okay, sorry about that little phone call there. Let's see. Got the stuff we need? Yeah, let's just hop into a time lapse. Let's just get into this. Let's go building some blocks. We're gonna take a look at what we need before we do that. Let's go here. We don't need the drill right now. We don't really need the control panel, but let's go ahead and grab ourselves. Maybe we could try the Willis ducks. I've not really played with those much. Maybe these guys here. These guys, sure, why not? Take a look at that stuff. That'd be good. We already got a shower. We don't really need one of those. Again, all the blocks. I don't know what they all do. Got windows on another tab, so I'm not super keen on window stuff right this second. You know what I don't know where is that? And it is a decorative block of this. Yeah. Let's do this. This will be good. Okay. Got ourselves some blockage. Let's go ahead and get some blocks. Let's get some blocks laid down. I will go ahead and eat another snack, and let's kick this pig. Let's see what we got. I think we can get this done. Alrighty, where we at? We got some glass. Go take a look on the outside. We just did regular windows right there. I don't know why. I wasn't feeling super crazy. Oh yeah, now we're gonna have two things decompressing, and I feel like this just needs to be on depressurize. That's what I feel like. That's my thought. I'm probably do the same over here. So I need to come over here. I know. Uh, depressurize on. Do I have a light right here? I don't think I do. I don't. Okay. So we got ourselves. We haven't fully sealed it in yet. We got some lighting inside. Obviously, I put some smokestacks. They're not in the same spot because. Oh, what is going on here? Because reasons. Initially, I wasn't gonna try to connect those up and make it look like the actual smokestacks, but I did. I did this. I shouldn't have. It doesn't. I don't like it. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that stuff. That is not really working for me. We got ourselves a little base. I know we got to fill this in. I was trying to figure out what it's gonna look like to fill it in fully. Obviously, I don't think I plan to. Why do my yield modules keep getting turned off? That's fascinating. And I don't have the answer to that at all. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves one of these. I'm putting him this way. We're going to face this guy this way. Nope. This way. That's going to be that vent there. I don't know that I want to have more in here right this second. Obviously, there's an opportunity to have more vents in this space. We probably need one on this side around here somewhere. But I've got welders things doing that. So the truffer lights look pretty good. We've got pretty good lighting now that we're got those things. Got some sunlight coming in. I feel like this wall is too much. Like maybe the yellow. Like if we go in here and we spray paint this yellow, and then what if we knock these walls out and put window blocks up here just so that we have more lighting. And I don't know what lighting would look best. Let's see. Honestly, we just do this. I think that's the door lock. There's gonna be a way to make that a little bit faster. Come over here. We got some ramping, so I can very easily get through this stuff. Got the machine gun ammo. Those things are cross-connected, and the reason I wanted to cross-connect those things so they could pull weapons. Where the meteor's coming from. It looks like all the turrets. Well, none of them see any of it, so that's useful. Oh no! Did I just crash? Oh man, that's brutal. I did. No, I crashed. Oh, brutal. Dang. You guys saw nothing. You saw nothing. Just a regular old reload. I wonder how much progress I just lost. Not looking forward to it. You know, one of the self-maintenance blocks, one of the things that you could do that I like about Bob and self-maintenance, there's a weld to functional and there's like a leave alone. So if you were trying to greeble, like if you wanted to put a ship up that had the self-maintenance block or a base and you wanted it to stay a certain level of unwelded, you could color it like beige and then the thing when it welds wouldn't weld those things up. I like the idea of that. I like some of the idea of that. I just that's brutal. I can't believe. I was gonna say I cannot believe we just crashed. How much progress do you think we lost? Let's see. Not too bad. Not too bad. No, we just lost these windows. Oh, don't crash again. There we go. So what I was gonna say is this felt like there was not enough light. Apparently Clang disagreed. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you too much light." So we're currently just running on 2 hydrogen engines and battery power. Now hydrogen is very potent of a fuel. It just is. So in the grand scheme of things, like it's gonna keep on keeping on. So really, so what I don't have, I don't love this space right here. This is a weird space, and it's just a weird space. I don't. This base isn't bad. It's this one here that's wonky. So let's go ahead and um
Meteor storm
oh, here
inbound.
comes the meteor storm. Before it happens. Save. Yeah, okay. Perfect. There we go. Get that knocked out right there. Um I could do this right here. Oh, get him, get him, get him. I don't have a way out of here to look. Get him. Blow stuff up. Did we did we win? Good job, guys. That's the way to take care of business. That's what we like to see. No shenanigans here. Well, minus all the shenanigans. All right, so we moved this back a little bit because this was too close for my comfort and I didn't like stepping out of this onto that. So let's go ahead and set that to depressurize. It is beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Come in here. Let's go ahead. We're gonna weld everything up really quick. Yeah, I kind of like those inset windows. I'm sure this place is gonna be a nightmare to pressurize. And we have to finish that whole wall over there. I did have, so where's my thought, really quick. On this piece here, this doesn't feel exactly right. Like, we've got a light there. I think this needs to be a door so that this section is kind of quarantined. So we might do that. We might put, you know what? I have an idea.
Inventory full.
Your inventory's full, Janet. Uh, you can have some of that. You can have that. What if we did this? What if we did? Yeah. Okay. This is it. This is the move.
Inventory full.
Oh, of course inventory's full. This is the move right here. This looks like it's upside down. This looks like it's upside down. Okay, there we go. Now, what I'm going to do really quick, because I don't really have any idea for this just yet, so I think I'm just going to fill this in with blocks. I know these were windows at one point, and I think that's where we're losing some of this, but that's okay. I don't need to have windows into this hallway. We can have, you know what we'll do, instead of those being windows, what if we do these as windows? And then you get the best of both worlds. You get to have this guy here. We're gonna do you, and I'm gonna run through really quick, and you, perfect, and
Inventory full.
there.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
7. We go and then we do this. We go like that, and then what we could do. 7. Look at that. Beautiful. We got that now. Just sit down in this chair right here. Let me show you how it's done. Get all this welded up. And I'm pretty sure we have an airtight space. We'll find out in a couple of seconds. We don't because... No, we don't. We do not currently have an airtight space. Why do you suppose that is? That's not airtight. Oh, it is airtight. Find leak. No leaks. Look at that. And if we open this door, is there a leak? There doesn't appear to be. I love that for us. I think we got ourselves a full base. I would like this light chamber here to be like less, but it's okay. It's fine the way that is. We got a control center here so we can weld stuff up. We got to do some interior decorating, but I think for the large part of it, like this looks better. I like the way this block section here is looking. Like this looks much better than what it was going to look like. We've got light coming in, so even if we don't have our headlights on, our headlights, we do need to change this guy out. But for some reason I couldn't place it in the ground, and I don't really know what that was about. That was very odd to me. Close, please. Yeah, there we go. Just, I'm just saying, look at this. That's a pretty good looking base. I was actually, part of me, in fact, I might still do it. I think we're gonna go down that wall right there instead of the way we did this right here. I think we're gonna take a turn instead because this doesn't look exactly what I was going for, but this right here, if I can find a spot, if I can somehow make this turn in a different way, like how do I? What if I wanted it to turn? There's got to be a way to get it to turn a different direction. I could be wrong. There might not be. We may just do this right here. And the only reason is because I can't get it to. I want it to come down. I want it to come down that wall. Kind of. I was thinking that's what it should look like, but I think this is okay. This like that. It's like a weird caterpillar going across the top of it. Doesn't protrude out too much. The other part, the other pipes are the other things I was gonna try to use is maybe the pipe blocks for this guy. Where's my bar 3? So I've got some interior decorating stuff that I didn't even need to use just yet. So if we come in here, thank you. If we come in here and we do some interior decorating, we can kind of knock out what's exactly going on. I don't know what we want to do. I feel like having like some control panels and stuff, like oh we're doing business in here, guys. There's business is being done. Um, just some spots around the area to kind of give it some flavor, because right now it's got nothing, no flavor. There's no flavors. Same thing. What if we just had like just some business things happening back here, and then over there we've got that little section right there. Maybe some programming for the auto thingy. We're not gonna have the kitchen in here. This doesn't need to have too much, but I do want it to have like some parts. So what I might do, I might move the shower over here and like create a little section that like this is the decontam station, sort of. Could be kind of neat, right? That'd be an interesting thing to look at maybe. And I don't think I have the windows for that currently out, but we can quickly just type window, and I like these for that. Just do like a little, so first we want to, let's move the shower first. That's really what you want to do first. You want to get the shower over here, grab this guy. Beautiful. Where did I put the shower? Oof, I don't know what bar that was on. Bathroom shower, that's going to be that area right there. Maybe we get some. We don't need all that. That's kind of crazy. That's too much. That's too much. I agree. Do like a. I want to have. Where's the lab stuff? That's what I need. That's what I really want. I'm not that kind of lab equipment, but like the lab tables. Yeah, like lab desk. Like, yeah. Let's type desk. I think desk is what we're looking for currently. And we have. Oh, do this. And then we got like the lab desk. We want to have like doing some experiments maybe. I don't know. Feeling a little contentious. Maybe a sink system right here. Okay, perfect. And then what we'll do, we'll get a door. We're not going to use the new door again, although maybe we should, because this one does look pretty good. Put a door like that. I need steel plate. Don't worry. I got you, fam. I can get you some steel plate right now. Like that, and then that right there. And then get that window, like I was saying. Like this. Oh, now I need girders. Okay, listen here, buddy. Give me the girders. Give me the beat boys. So there's that. We got a little lab section here. We can go in, air dry off all that stuff. I think we're gonna give it. Hmm. Is there a cool window we could do for this, or do we just want to block it off with regular blocks? I feel like we can just do like this. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I remember. We're gonna Willis duck this bad boy. So I've not played with the Willis ducks at all, guys. I've not. I know they're pretty neat, but I've not messed with them hardly at all. And so then we have the guy with the vent. Okay, so then no, we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, we can do this. We can make the Willis duct work. We just got to figure it out. So first ones first. We gotta have. There's the Willis duct with the gate. So let's just do this. Is there a right turn Willis duct? There is a right turn Willis duct. Perfect. That guy right there. This is weird. They're a weird block to use. Like I said, I've not messed with them very much. I think they're fun, but they're definitely not for me. Not for faint of heart. I need the turn. Does the turn have? There's the T junction, and we need. I think the. I think the only one with the vent hole. There's two of them. There's one's got this guy, which is like a vent hole type thing. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, let's go ahead and get these things welded up really quick. We don't have any lights around the exterior house. That's the next step. That's gonna be the next step. All right, I think let's go take a look. Let's go to this lab space, and then if we need the one more thing from the Willis ducts, we need this gate right here. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this vent right here, this vent will pressurize this space. Now I can shower. Um, what is it? Shift. There we go. Clean. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Nice little clean room in there. I think that works spectacularly. I think it looks good. We've got, maybe we can put down, if we really wanted to, we could have like stairs come off that. And you could, I don't know, we could figure something out there. We could see what we got going on. Like, if we wanted to have a section up here and then we could have like, I don't know, a little sitting area or something like that. Anyways, I think that looks freaking awesome. Good job, guys. We crushed it. We crushed it for good. Go ahead and plop that stuff in there. Let's weld those stairs up really quick. It is now nighttime once again, which tells me we need to summon the power of Ra, but we don't have a way to do that. Oh no! Shoot. That was nearly really bad. Nearly really bad. That's fun. Um, you know what? Let's see if we got ourselves. I am still. I am about to wrap. All right. So there's the base. I gotta summon the power of Ra just for really quick. Let me get this summoned up. Beautiful. Look at that. We got ourselves a little base. Got to get ourselves a screenshot of said base. You can see my shadow in the screenshot, but that's okay. Oh, wrong button. All right, guys. I appreciate you coming along for this little base design tour. The next thing we're going to do is probably a hauler. I think that's the next thing I want to do. We're going to maybe do some additional painting when it comes to our wonderful little abode, but I think we got some good work done. Got ourselves the H-Nutter. We've got an airtight factory with a clean room so you can de-sun yourself if you need to. That's cool. The next thing is to capture that base. I think that's going to be our next trip, and I think we're just going to use the H-Nutter. We're going to fly over there, sneak attack, do what we need to do, and claim that base for ourselves, if it still exists. I don't actually know, but you'll see that next time if it happens here. If you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe. Keep commenting down below. I appreciate you guys sticking with me with these weeks where I got to double record and not get to do a lot of reading on the comments. I do try to always comment and respond to you guys because I love that interaction. Anyways, I will catch you later, taters, and as always, be kind, stay on, Ray. Bye.